Whatever you are, be a good one. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. The great point is to bring them the real facts. In the end, it's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. The best way to predict the future is to create it. The ballot is stronger than the bullet. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. Nearly all men can stand adversity, but if you want to test a man's character, give him power. The best thing about the future is that it comes one day at a time. Don't worry when you are not recognized, but strive to be worthy of recognition. My dream is of a place and a time where America will once again be seen as the last best hope of Earth. I'm a success today because I had a friend who believed in me, and I didn't have the heart to let him down. No man has a good enough memory to be a successful liar. I walk slowly, but I never walk backward. Those who deny freedom to others deserve it, not for themselves. The better part of one's life consists of his friendships. Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree, and I will spend the first for sharpening the axe. Whenever I hear anyone arguing for slavery, I feel a strong impulse to see it tried on him personally. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to what light I have. Most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. Those who look for the bad in people will surely find it. Character is like a tree, and reputation like its shadow. The shadow is what we think of it. The tree is the real thing. Be sure you put your feet in the right place, then stand firm. The probability that we may fail in the struggle ought not to deter us from the support of a cause we believed to be just. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. You can fool all the people some of the time, and some of the people all the time, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. The best way to get a bad law repealed is to enforce it strictly. Books serve to show a man that those original thoughts of his aren't very new after all. Sir, my concern is not whether God is on our side. My greatest concern is to be on God's side, for God is always right. I am not bound to win, but I am bound to be true. I am not bound to succeed, but I am bound to live up to the light I have. If I were two-faced, would I be wearing this one? The best way to destroy an enemy is to make him a friend. I would rather be a little nobody than to be an evil somebody. I have always found that mercy bears richer fruits than strict justice. You cannot escape the responsibility of tomorrow by evading it today. Tact is the ability to describe others as they see themselves. When you reach the end of your rope, tie a knot and hang on. You can have anything you want if you want it badly enough. I am not concerned that you have fallen. I am concerned that you rise. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak out and remove all doubt. I have an irrepressible desire to live, till I can be assured that the world is a little better for my having lived in it. If there is anything that a man can do well, I say let him do it. Give him a chance. I am a firm believer in the people. If given the truth, they can be depended upon to meet any national crisis. Most folks are about as happy as they make up their minds to be. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep on doing so until the end. No man is good enough to govern another man without that other's consent. I don't think much of a man who is not wiser today than he was yesterday. Every person's happiness is their own responsibility. It's not the years in your life that count. It's the life in your years. The occasion is piled high with difficulty, and we must rise with the occasion, as our case is new, so we must think anew and act anew. My great concern is not whether you have failed, but whether you are content with your failure. Most people are as happy as they make up their minds to be, with malice toward none, with charity for all, with firmness in the right, as God gives us to see the right. Let us strive on to finish the work we are in.